Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews, and this is part 2 of my metal bands tier list. I got about like halfway through, so I'm gonna see if I can finish this up in this video. So, continuing where I left off, Hollywood Undead. I don't know them. I was confused them with the Alice Cooper band, but I don't know them. So they're going down there, but I might like them because I think they're kind of like new metal. So if I gave them a chance, I might like them, but I don't know them. In Flames, another band that I probably should listen to more, but I never got into them. I'm not gonna put them in bad, but I'm gonna put them in decent. Iron Maiden, no explanation necessary. That's going up to favorites. Judas Priest, same thing. This one's going up here. Killswitch Engage. This is a band, a metalcore band. I never got into them. I might know a few songs. They did a cover of Dio's Holy Diver. I don't know. Maybe I like them. I don't know. But I'm going to put them in a decent category. Just because I know a couple songs, just because of Holy Diver. Korn, one of my favorites. I've been listening to them since their debut. I really like them a lot. They have a few albums that might be a little weak, but you know what? I'll put them in the greats. Just because there are a couple albums in like that late 2000s period, I don't really know that well. Creator, a band I've gotten into more recently. Awesome German thrash band, super heavy. I wouldn't say they're my favorites, but it is a band I probably need to pick up a few albums from them. I'll put them in greats. This one I do not recognize. Lacuna Coil. So I discovered this band. It's a female-fronted band, fronted by Christina Scavia. I kind of discovered the band when I heard the Megadeth cover of Tout le Monde that Christina Scavia did on the Megadeth album. And I listened to a couple of the things. They're pretty good. Not really a band that I would go out and buy their stuff, but I'm going to put them in decent. Next is Lamb of God, another band I like a lot. I like their last album, and they have a really good album, Ashes of the Wake, I believe that was called. That's a really good one. The other ones I haven't heard too much. I like them a lot. I'm not sure where to put them. I'm thinking I'm going to put them in decent. Okay, next is Limp Bizkit. Now, I kind of like this band. You can make fun of me if you like. It's just one of those bands that it's kind of cheesy, but they're kind of catchy. Fred Durst is kind of a douche, but it's rap metal. I kind of like it, so I don't know. I'm going to put it in decent. I'm like tempted to put him in greats, but no. Okay, this I don't recognize. Okay, Manowar. Really awesome. Kings of Metal. That's one of my favorites. I bought them that one when it came out. I was getting to metal. I remember hearing them on the college radio station that played metal. Really like this band a lot. So I'm putting them. I like their older albums. There's a lot of albums I haven't heard from them. So I will put them in greats for now because I do need to listen to more of them. But it's a band that, if I'm at the store, if I see their albums, I'd probably grab it. Mastodon, that's a band I probably should like better, but I've never gotten into them. But I mean, it's a band I need to listen to more. I think it's like a type of band that I would like. So I'm going to put them in decent for now. Okay, Megadeth. No explanation needed. Same with Metallica. Despite they released a couple stinkers, I'm putting them in my favorites. Because the good albums outweigh the bad. This I do not recognize. Marilyn Manson. I never liked him. I mean, this is like despite all the personal, controversy that has arisen over the past years, even before that, even like since the 90s. He just like something about his face like turned me off. And I never really got into him. So I'm also going to put him in the bad category because I just don't really like any of the songs. Motorhead, this is a band I've never really gotten into. I started liking them like later on in life. And I like them a lot now. it's a band I've never really bought any albums from, because I've only been listening to them like on a regular basis, like recently. When I was growing up, I knew about like they used to play Ace of Spades on Headbangers Ball a lot, but I never really like went out and bought anything from them. So I'll put them in. I'll put them in greats, because if I ever do find Motorhead albums, I will pick them. Nightwish. This is another band I've gotten into them recently. I do need to listen to them more, so I will put them in decent, because I do need to listen to them more. Let me see if I can move my window a little bit. Okay. I'll move it down here. Actually, move it right here. Okay. Nirvana, short-lived band, but going up here. Same with Pantera. You know, I'm just gonna forgive the first 4 albums and rate them by just their recent albums. I kind of should give them the same treatment as Guns N' Roses, but they've put out a lot better than Guns N' Roses. So for that reason, I'll put them in greats. Papa Roach, I kind of like them. You know, I like their first album. I think it's called Infest, the one with the cockroach on it. That's a really good album. I've never really gotten into them since then. Put that in decent. Parkway Drive, I don't know about them. I'm gonna go a little faster. PW, I don't know what that is. Rammstein, awesome. One of my favorite, probably my favorite industrial band, like next to Ministry. So I'm putting them in greats. Sabaton, another band I probably would like. I've never gotten into them. So, but I do like a few songs, put them in decent. Septic Flesh, do not know them. Sepultura, awesome, one of my favorites. One's going all the way at the top. I like everything Max Cavalera does, and I even like the stuff after he left. Skid Row, awesome first album, awesome second album. I haven't really listened to them too much, so for that reason, I will put them in a decent category. Something to Prevail, I don't know them. Slayer, I like the first 5 albums. I liked them when I was getting into metal. Kind of like gotten away from them, but just because of the musicianship of those first 5 albums, I'll put them in greats. Slipknot, awesome band. Check the, got like Volume 3. The other one, the new one, I just bought that. It's over here somewhere. Awesome band. Putting them in, I'll put them in favorites. Okay, Sonata Arctica, do not know them. Stone Sour, that's the Slipknot singers, Corey Taylor's other band, which I do not really know that well. So I'll put them in decent. I like a few songs. I like their ballad, I think it's called Bother, I think that was called. Is that Stratovarius? I thought it was Queen Drake. So a couple songs I like. I'll put them in. System of a Down. These guys are going all the way up the top. Some of my favorites. Let me go through. Okay, do not know them. Testament. Awesome, man. One of my favorite thrash bands. I'm bumping them up to favorites. They've never really released a bad album. I mean, a couple, maybe a little weaker, but I think they have enough good albums that I've been listening to them like since Practice What You Preach. Tool, I like them, but you know, I'm not like a crazy Tool fan, so I'll put them in greats. But I do like a lot of their albums. Trivium, that's another band I've never gotten into. They're okay, but yeah. Volbeat, I do not know them. Within Temptation, do not know them. All right. So that's it. Here is my tier list. Here's my favorites. Here are my greats. Here are my decents. Here's the bad, and here's my do not knows. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff.